Hi guys, it's me. Today we're looking at something pretty interesting for those of you who spend a lot of time at a desk, whether it's gaming, editing, coding, or just general productivity. This is the Samsung S50GC 34-inch UWQHD ViewFinity Monitor, and in this case, it's actually a two-pack bundle. Yeah, you're not just getting one, you're getting two of these massive 34-inch ultra-wide monitors that push 1440p resolution, run at 100 Hz, and use IPS LCD panels for color accuracy and wide viewing angles. Now, let's break this down because monitors are one of those things that completely change your setup once you get the right one. At 34 inches, these are ultra-wide displays. That means you're getting a 21:9 aspect ratio compared to the usual 16:9, and that extra horizontal space makes a huge difference. You can have 2 or even 3 windows side by side without needing a dual monitor setup, although in this case, you literally have 2 ultra-wides. So if you're someone who loves multitasking, editing video timelines, or keeping Discord open while gaming, this setup gives you that flexibility without compromise. The resolution here is 3440 by 1440, so UWQHD. It's not quite 4K, but for a 34-inch panel, it's the sweet spot. Text looks sharp, details are clean, and because it's IPS, the colors are vibrant and consistent. Samsung rates this under their ViewFinity lineup, which is their branding for monitors aimed at creators and professionals, so you can expect decent factory calibration right out of the box. That's great if you're working with photos, video editing, or just want colors that don't look washed out. Refresh rate is 100 Hz, and that's something I really appreciate here. A lot of productivity-focused ultra-wides will stop at 60 Hz, but that bump to 100 Hz makes a big difference. Scrolling feels smoother, animations look cleaner, and yes, if you game on these monitors, you're going to notice less motion blur and more responsiveness. It's not 144 Hz or 240 Hz, but for an ultra-wide that's this big, 100 Hz strikes a really nice balance between performance and affordability. In terms of connectivity, you're looking at DisplayPort and HDMI inputs. That means it's compatible with basically everything from laptops to desktops to gaming consoles. Having both options is great, especially if you want to run dual PCs or a console plus a work machine. The design here is pretty sleek, thin bezels, a matte black finish, and a minimal stand that doesn't take up too much desk space. It looks professional but also fits right into a gaming setup. Now, since this is a two-pack bundle, you're effectively doubling everything. Imagine two 34-inch ultra-wides side by side. That's 68 inches of display real estate. At that point, you're not just upgrading your setup, you're transforming it. If you're someone who works with massive spreadsheets, stock trading dashboards, multiple editing timelines, or you just want to live inside a cockpit of screens, this is the kind of bundle that makes sense. And here's the thing. When you buy monitors in pairs like this, it's usually cheaper than buying 2 individually. Plus, you know you're getting a matched set so they'll look identical side by side. Same brightness, same color calibration, same design. That's a small detail, but it makes a big difference when you're building a clean-looking setup. The experience of using ultra-wides really can't be overstated. Once you get used to that horizontal real estate, it's hard to go back. For gamers, some titles support ultra-wide resolutions natively, which makes them more immersive. For creators, editing on a timeline feels natural because you can see more of your project without constantly scrolling left and right. For productivity, it's like having 2 monitors without the bezels cutting down the middle. So who is this for? Honestly, anyone who wants to upgrade their workspace in a serious way. If you're a content creator, streamer, gamer, or even just someone who works from home and wants the cleanest, most efficient setup possible, this is a strong contender. Samsung has a solid reputation for displays, and the S50GC continues that with good color reproduction, solid refresh rate, and that ultra-wide form factor. At the end of the day, it's not just about the specs, though those are strong. It's about how it changes the way you work and play. Having 2 of these in front of you is basically like command center status. And if that's the vibe you're going for, this bundle delivers it in spades. So yeah, that's the Samsung S50GC 34-inch UWQHD 100 Hz IPS LCD ViewFinity Monitor 2-pack bundle. If you want to check it out or pick one up for yourself, the link is down in the description.